The ATP Finals schedule was thrown off when the race to Turin went down to the wire. The ATP Finals schedule has been rejigged this year after the race to Turin went down to the wire, and it's left two players much better off than the rest of their rivals. The 8 players who qualify for the season-ending championships are divided into 2 groups, and each group plays its matches every other day. However, there was plenty of uncertainty over who would even be playing in Turin this year, as the 8th and final place in the draw was not determined until Saturday evening, while Novak Djokovic also decided on his participation at the 11th hour, pulling out the night before the tournament started. Initially, Djokovic was drawn in the Jimmy Connors group alongside Carlos Alcaraz, Taylor Fritz, and Alex de Minaur. Meanwhile, the Bjorn Borg group contained Jannik Sinner, Alexander Zverev, Ben Shelton, and a yet-to-be-determined 8th seed. Lorenzo Musetti and Felix Auger-Aliassime were fighting for that 8th spot. Musetti had to win the title in Athens to qualify, otherwise Auger-Aliassime got into the ATP Finals, and there was more uncertainty as Djokovic, who was set to be the no 4 seed in Turin, was also in action in Athens. The Serbian superstar hadn't committed to competing in the year-end championships and only made a decision once the Athens event was over. In typical fashion, Djokovic faced Musetti in the Athens final on Saturday night, meaning all ATP Finals scenarios were decided at the last possible moment. Ultimately, Djokovic won Athens and then pulled out of the ATP Finals. It meant that Auger-Aliassime got the number 8 seed spot in the Borg group, and Musetti replaced Djokovic in the Connors group, but it wasn't known whether Djokovic-Musetti or Auger-Aliassime would compete in Turin when the schedules for the first 2 days of the ATP Finals were released, and organizers had to ensure that they all had enough time to prepare for their opening matches. It meant the players in the Connors and Borg groups were split up. Alcaraz and de Minaur faced off on Sunday afternoon, while Zverev and Shelton met in the night session. Musetti had some extra time to rest, flying into Turin straight after losing in the Athens final, and he lost to Fritz on Monday afternoon. Sinner and Auger-Aliassime featured in Monday's night session.